Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to welcome you today. For those who don't know me, I am Astrid Romero, a student of modern languages. I'm here today for talking about the one of the best countries in the world to do business, Japan. I know this topic, today's topic, is an interest of you who are looking for great opportunities to do businesses and foreign businesses. That's why today I'd like to give you an overview of the most important items you need to know about Japan. If you are interested in doing business with the land of the rising sun. In my presentation, I focus on three major issues. They are Japanese politics, economic, and legal system. And after that, I will be delighted for answering your questions. So before we start to talk about these items, I would like to share with you anecdotes of some professionals who decide doing businesses into Japan and which were their experience. So first, the co-founders, Sevilla Stera, a portrait photographer, and Janine Chartier, a freelance producer, arrived in Japan in 2016 from Canada. They have traveled around the world and have lived in Los Angeles, Paris, London, and New York. But in 2015, they went to Tokyo, and Chartier fell in love with the city. She wanted to live there after a week. When they finally arrived to live in Japan in 2016, they expect Tokyo to be expensive as London or New York, but surprisingly, it was much cheaper, calm, and organized. They created a production called Twin Brains Films and found plenty of work opportunities in Tokyo. And here, Tara's opinion, open quote, most of our clients are foreign companies to produce content in Japan, but we also worked for some Japanese magazines and brands, which was the ultimate goal in coming here. Not bad, right? Open quote. Close quote, sorry. A second one, in 2012, two founders, Yun Shi, a Malaysian industrial designer, and Anthony Nofte, a South African with wide international experience in management and sales, created in Malaysia to join to Juno Design. Juno Design's purpose is to build products from nature but also an environmental friendly way. In their search for new avenues of growth, they saw the Japanese markets as an interesting position. Two of the advantages they found were that these countries are close to each other, Japan and Malaysia, and the Japanese people are fond of products made by wood. In 2017, they have established a base for manufacturing wood products, taking advantage of the high quality materials and Japanese technology, with a total satisfactory success. They have been impressed by the good quality of life. These days, transportation, open quote, transportation is highly developed, clean, fast, and efficient. Personal safety is second to none, and Japan is the cleanest country I have ever seen. Close quote. This previous experience could offer us good perspectives about Japan and their economic, political, and legal system, right? Then let's go to see these important aspects of commercial trade in Japan. Political system. Japan offers to its foreign investors several commercial trades around the world. I can give you some examples of them. The Economic Partnerships Agreement, EPAs, and the Free Trade Agreements, FTAs. These two agreements share the objective to create facilities as reductions or even eliminations of tariffs on products and services, and then create a good scenario of growth opportunities for the market and then to fortify the Japanese economy. With Economic Partnership Agreement (EPA), Japan have achieved 16 agreements with 20 countries. For another hand, the Free Trade Agreements (FTAs) have increased the rally over Japan's trade. For example, for 2012, this ratio was 18.9%. Today, it has established in 70%. The current strategy of Japan permits to other countries in Asia and Europe get the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific, which is broader effort. These efforts do not stop. Japan always is looking for other agreements around our continents. Then, let's now take a look of the Japanese economy. 2 decades ago, it was a deceleration in Japan's economy. However, in 2012, the Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, unveiled a policy called Abenomics. This program has ruled so far in Japan with positive results and keeping boosted Japan's economy. Therefore, foreign businesses have invested more from 2012 to 2017, just as the graphic of the government of Japan can illustrate. As well, Japan's financial dependencies from the Japanese government had been substantially reduced, like this graphic can share too. That means there is a complete guarantee from Japan with its investors, from its strategies to keep going as a world economic power. About legal system, Japan knows that foreign investors contribute to the strengthening of the Japanese economy's growth. And we can see this into legal regulation which Japan does for its investors. For example, the simplification of regulation and administrative procedures due to the Abenomics program, as I mentioned earlier. This simplification includes one last report made by the Council of Promotion of Foreign Direct Investment in Japan on April 24 of 2017. With improvements on topics about incorporation and registration of companies, the status of residents, the Japanese industrial standards, and requirements for construction business license, there are approximately 15 procedures with their positive changes. I'm going to share the document, your emails, and invite you to consult it. If you have any questions, I am able to help you gladly. So with all this information, we could ask you why to invest in Japan. Well, fortunately, Japan is able to give you more reasons if you need it. Japan is the world's third largest economy, provides high value-added business capital in long term, growth opportunities of high rate of return. It is strongly innovated, and the country where foreign businesses may enjoy support, recognition, innovation, prosperity, and good quality of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I addressed the major concerns about foreign business into Japan. I'll leave you some new ideas about how we might view doing business with Japan so far. And thank you for the opportunity to address the meeting today. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your kind attention.